What's up, YouTube? Figured I'd make a little bit of an update video on the 4Runner. Still just mainly stereo stuff. I've done some vinyl on the box. I don't even know the last time I posted. I think I still had the Memphis subs. So just a quick rundown, I guess. This is a Gately box. It's made out of birch. It's for 215s at 7 cubic feet, tuned to 32 hertz. Did a little bit of vinyl work on it. Down for sound sticker. There's a lot of drama around Jonathan Price, but I've never had a problem with him or his website or any of his stuff, so big supporter. I've got some 8 gauge from Down for Sound. I'm gonna replace all my speaker wire with it. I'm just kind of tinkering right now. Don't feel like doing it because it's a little bit of a pain to do, but yeah, running 8 gauge speaker wire. All the wire in the entire system is oxygen free copper tinned wire. After I replace the speaker wire, it will all be Down for Sound wire. But 2 Skar EVL 15s, they came with the box. It was a sweet marketplace deal. Really wanted the box. Subs came with it. I'm gonna rock them. Looking at some I think it's Directix or Directronics Recones. Maybe see if we can get a little bit more power handling out of these. But yeah, that's the box and the subs right now. This is a Sasquatch logo from a vinyl job we did. We actually did vinyl wrapped a trailer for a local Sasquatch themed camping and RV park, and I've had that for about 3 years. Finally found a use for it, so thought that was neat. If you're ever in South Pittsburgh and you have an RV or you're looking to camp, they have little cabins too. Sasquatch, look up the Sasquatch. Forget the name of it, but just search Sasquatch, you'll find it. But anyways, that's subs and box. I've got some LEDs mounted in here, just to kind of light things up back there. See, I don't even remember if I had the 2 amps in last time I made a video, but we're running 2 Jp23 amps strapped together at half ohm. It meters out to about 0.8. That's where it is, before rise and all that good stuff. Still trying to get my voltage where it needs to be to run them, at tilt. But it's loud. It's fun. It's definitely the loudest stereo I've ever had, by far. So I'm happy with it. We've got the Stinger isolator, 200 amp isolator, 2 Sundown SPS 1500 batteries in the rear, 1 excess power D2700 up front. We've got 2 runs of 0 gauge from the front battery to the rear bank. Lots of fuses and fusing, all that good stuff. I did my isolator in the rear just for ease of install. I don't think there's any problems with it. ChatGPT said it was cool, so we ran it. I've got an audio control, like line level. It's a Matrix Plus. Trying to figure out my gains. I know my gains aren't right. I smell the voice coils relatively quick, and I haven't metered everything out. Don't have an O-scope. I've got a buddy who's got like a SMD DD1 and an O-scope, all that good stuff. I need to take it to him and just get everything figured out, but I've really just been getting parts and putting them in, and getting parts and putting them in, and getting parts and putting them in, and it's still not even finished where it's at right now. And I'm just, this is just an update where it's at. But I do plan on getting the line level controls figured out, having them gain matched or whatever you want to call it with the O-scope and all that, and just know really where I'm at with that. because after I did the half ohm, I'd never get a clipping light on my bass knob, like ever. And I can smell the subs and, you know, drop voltage down to, you know, if I really, before I added the other battery and the other run yesterday, but if I really wanted to, I could get down to, you know, 11 volts. It's happened a couple times on accident, but yeah, anyways, this is where we're at. I still want to fix my amp rack. It's like a single amp rack. I've got two on it. I like the inverted look, but I want to make the rack itself look nicer. I've got some metal plates from Ace kind of holding it in place. From a glance, woo, it looks cool, but it's really not what I want it to be. Like I said, I've just been adding stuff, so all the wiring, you know, behind the scenes is not up to par ideal. I really need to finalize all the parts, which I'm kind of there, and then take everything out and, you know, mount properly and trim length, because I've left things long in case I want to move things, and do all that. I still plan to do that. It's just hard, you know, to find time running a business and raising a family, you know. So but as of, you know, now, the kid in me is happy. It plays, it slams, it's loud. We're having fun. I've still got an alternator. I've got a Mechman 240 alternator to put in, and I'm hoping that'll help my voltage more, but right now it still slams. So much so I've actually split my quarter a little bit. If you look right here, it's split, and then it actually follows all the way up and back, and it almost looks like, I don't know how well you can see it, but it almost looks like it's trying to spread on the rear now. So another thing I have to address, take the subs and box out and remove all the interior paneling. Body shop friend I do tent work for recommended some seam sealer, some 3M panel bond. So I'm going to try that approach first, try to see if I can just get them together and then sound deaden the quarter skins. The hatch is done. I don't know if I've posted about that, but the entire hatch is done. You know, that's solid. The outer skin is done, and then I actually put some on the actual door panel skin too. So this is pretty good. It still shakes like crazy, of course. The window's going nuts, but it's a hatch SUV. It is what it is. But the skins on the quarters definitely need it. I've got lots of fans, lots of lights everywhere. I've got two cross-flow fans. I'm sure you can hear them. I don't know if you can see them. But I've got 4 ring lights mounted behind the amps. I've got 2 little, I think 2-inch strips on the power wires, just zip tied in place. I think it looks cool. The green wires look cool at night with the lights. The lights and the fans and the lights in the box are all tied together. Also, along with these lights, to my switch panel, you know, so I can just have lights and fans at any time. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys really everything, a somewhat detailed video, but here we are. I mounted my bass knob in there, and I've also got the parking switch for the radio mounted in there, and it tucks away. You know, before the switch panel was here, it looked really nice. The switch panel was supposed to be temporary. It's in a double DIN cage. It's been there for almost a year now. I am looking at like a wireless switch panel off Amazon just to kind of clean that up, get my cup holders back. But this is what it is. I've got a voltmeter in the switch panel off the front battery, and as you know about the JP amps, I've got voltage from the amp, so that's rear. I use that as front and rear voltage. Fahrenheit temperature, Celsius temperature. It's got a clipping light. But basically, what I was saying about my line level being weird is I've got that matrix unit, I've got the Alpine double DIN head unit, and then I added this bass knob thinking it's like more accurate, and ever since I've put everything together, it's not been right. I need to sort it out. I can get loud and slam and you know, stay at 13.8 and no smells and everything. It's still very loud, but I just can't run full tilt comfortably knowing where I'm at, so I just haven't pushed it yet. But with everything how it's set up now, I still can suck my voltage, you know, driving on the highway. To even sitting still 3,000 RPM, I can, you know, suck a lot of voltage down, you know, well below 13, in the 13s. So I'm hoping the alternator helps. The 2 runs definitely helped, but I did those at the same time I added the second rear battery. I had a warranty issue from Sundown. I ordered it through Down for Sound, and one of them came dead on arrival. So I've been running the 1 battery in the rear, one battery in the front forever. But I did the second run of 0 gauge to the rear and the second battery in the rear at the same time. So I don't know which one helped more. I was noticing my rear voltage was draining a lot harder than the front, and after the second run it's not doing that so much, so I'm kind of thinking I'm helping distribute a little bit. But bass wise, this is where it's at now. Stereo, suspension, wheels, tires, nothing has changed. Still running the mobile response unit wrap. I've still got the headlights. I still have not ordered new lenses for them. That's pretty much it right now. All the lights and everything still there. None of that's changed. I'm really just focusing on stereo stuff. Probably too much from what my fiance says, but here we are. So that's where she's at now. Gotta clean up everything, make it look nicer, fix my quarter panel before I get more damage from that. But yeah, just a update on everything and all the whatnots. Probably try to get a video, some footage of it playing here soon. It's really, I don't feel like it's impressive, at least on camera right now. I don't know if it's from having, I guess you could technically call it a prefab box, or it's just, you know, the Skars, but it's not crazy panel flexing, you know. I don't feel like I'm doing 4,000 watts RMS, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I'll post a video and show you what it's doing. But yeah, that's pretty much it, where it's at right now.